Hello, this is Cristi. In today's short tutorial for InDesign, I'm going to show you how you can turn off hyphenation, automatic hyphenation on your text, which you may find annoying. Sometimes you want to use it, sometimes you don't. Depending on your project, you may want to turn this off, but it is on by default. So let me just show you how to turn it off. I'm just going to create the text tool here. I'm just going to use the text tool, create a text box, and I'm going to fill it with some placeholder text. It doesn't really matter what you type in here, but as you can see, if you look on the right side, if I make this a bit more narrow, you can see that some of the words are hyphenated at the end of the line. So how do I turn this off? There are two ways to do it. The easy way, and it will only apply to this particular text box, is if you go to the window menu and click on type and tables and choose paragraph. So if you notice at the bottom of this paragraph panel, there is a checkbox for hyphenate. This will apply again only on this box. So look, I turn it off. Now the hyphenated words are no longer there. I mean, the words are there, but the hyphenation isn't. So this will not apply on another one. So if I create a new box now, let me click on the text box again. Here's a new box. I'm going to fill this again with placeholder text. You can see that the new box that I created also hyphenates words at the end of the line. So I haven't really solved my problem for the entire document or long term. So what to do? I can turn it off again here, but then every time I do a new box, I have to do it again. So the way to actually do it and apply the whole thing across your document is to actually change the paragraph styles. So the second way to actually do this, let me just turn it back on now so we can illustrate this. If we go to the window menu again, styles, and click on paragraph styles, or you can press F11. Now paragraph styles is a way to define a style of text, a style of paragraph that you can then reuse throughout your document and apply it without having to change all the options again for the text box that you're changing. So for example, if all of your document you want to use specific font, then you define a paragraph style with that particular font, the size, the color, and any other styling you want to apply, and save a paragraph style with those particular properties. And then if you just apply that to a new box of text, then those options will apply there. So let's see. It doesn't matter now, I don't actually have to have any text selected here, but if I double click inside of my text box, we can see that by default I just have a basic paragraph style created in my document. Now I could actually go and edit this, right click on it and edit, and change its options so that it doesn't have hyphenation on, and by default all the text I add to my document will use this particular paragraph style. So if you go here on the left, you notice hyphenation, it is on by default. If I put on the preview option, let's see what happens. If I take it off, you notice my paragraph has stopped having hyphenation, and the other one too. So notice if I turn it back on, the hyphenation comes back. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. I'm changing the basic paragraph hyphenation option, and then I click OK. So I have changed my paragraph now, and look what happens if I create a third text box. Just to demonstrate this, I'm just going to move this over to the side. Let's go to another text box. Just create another text box here. Again, go to type, fill with placeholder text, and you notice my text now has no hyphenation at all. So this basic paragraph option has remained in my document throughout my document for all the text that is based on this style. Of course, you can create new styles by clicking create new style here, and I can maybe create like a title or give it whatever name you want, change its options, and again here I have an option for hyphenation. I can either choose to turn it on and off. It is off now because I think it remembers the style of the current paragraph that I have selected here, or you can base it on another style. So I could say, actually for my new style, apply by default the options for the other style, but then make some changes of my own for this particular style. So maybe I want to have a single point where I'm changing the font throughout my document. I want to use the same font, but I want maybe titles to be larger and a different color, and maybe I want the body text to be smaller, and so on. Well, then I can base my new style of, let's call it title. I can call this titles, and I can base it on my basic paragraph, in which case, I mean, all of the options from the basic paragraph will apply, but then if I make any different changes here, they will apply and they will take precedence. So this is kind of how you turn off hyphenation. You can do it two ways. You can either change it on each text box individually or each paragraph individually, or you can change it in your paragraph styles, and then they will be remembered and they will be applied throughout your document, so you don't have to worry about them. Thank you for watching. I hope this tutorial was useful to you. If this is your first time here, feel free to subscribe to my channel, and I will be publishing more InDesign tutorials in the future for beginners and also some advanced stuff. So feel free to subscribe to my channel. See you next time.